As we get closer to Christmas, make sure you're not only on Santa's nice list, but also on your wife's. Kimber Collins has the day's top stories on WKRG.com. The first one, quite a bummer for one guy who snagged a PlayStation 5 and learned the hard way he shouldn't have lied to his wife about it.
Yeah, all right, and hey, lying is never good, but to this guy's defense, the new PlayStation looks a lot like a common household appliance, and the PS5 is a hot item this Christmas. It's retailing near $1,000 if you can find it in stock. It was no time for games when it came down to it. A Taiwanese man found himself out of a PlayStation 5 last month after his wife decided to sell the console on Facebook. The buyer says the man convinced his wife that it was in fact an air purifier, but the short-lived stunt was game over for him after his wife caught on and sold it for a price that was the cheapest they had seen online. Coronavirus relief is back on the agenda in Washington, but a bill introduced this week does not include a second round of funds for stimulus checks. The $908 billion bill is bipartisan and sends money to 15 different areas. A majority goes to three areas: $288 billion for the small businesses, which includes the Paycheck Protection Program, $180 billion for unemployment insurance, and $160 billion for state, local, and tribal governments. You can see this full breakdown right now on WKRG.com. Viewers online are calling one Pensacola officer a hero after she jumped into action to stop a woman from jumping off the bridge.
Someone called saying you were sitting on the railing.
PPD says Officer Lana Shechek intervened 2 weeks ago after they received reports of a woman sitting on an overpass. The officer walks the bridge with the woman and grabs her before she makes a jump. Debbie Lyon on Facebook comments, "Thank you to the PPD officer. Hero. I hope the lady gets help." The woman in the video is doing okay. Could Mobile see Mardi Gras 2021 in the fall instead of the spring? Mobile County Health Officer thinks this could be a good idea. Dr. Bert Eichhold says having it at a later date when the public is properly immunized could make it more enjoyable like in years past. Eichhold says the decision to hold a parade is up to the organizations, but he expects Governor Ivey to speak about postponing or canceling activities in her next Safer at Home order address. The current Safer at Home order expires on December 11th. Mark your calendars for December 21st. Those living in the Northern Hemisphere have the chance to see something that's not been seen in nearly 800 years. Jupiter and Saturn will line up during the winter solstice to create what is known as the Christmas star, or the Star of Bethlehem. These two planets haven't appeared this close together since the Middle Ages, 1226, according to scientists. And according to Forbes, this won't happen again until 2080. That's a look at today's online headlines. You can see more stories on WKRG.com. At the Digital Alert Desk, I'm Kimber Collins for WKRG News 5.